What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the Boston Bruins losing David Krejci for week to week with an upper body injury. Not a cheap shot by Bobby Ryan, just a regular hockey hit, and Krejci's banged up as a result of it. You hate to see the team's MVP go down. Obviously, been a big reason why the Bruins are playing better than anyone, myself included, anticipated this year. I think having him around, having him healthy makes this team, definitely a playoff team needs. Having said that, the timing kind of sucks. Talking about the Pastrnak piece, they loaned Pastrnak to the Czech World Junior team, and I thought that was the right move. And then a couple hours later, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, David Krejci's hurt. Tough deal for the Bees, but you can't sit around and play the sympathy card because, quite frankly, every other team in the Eastern Conference at some point, all the other really good teams, Montreal and the Rangers to a certain degree among them, have struggled with injuries this season. And to sit around and be like, oh, woe is me. It's like, you know what? No. I think Ryan Spooner will do a pretty good job playing with Matt Bolesky and Louis Erickson is one of the team's best players, and his name's escaping me because it's been a long holiday season. I think the forward depth will kind of sort itself out. I mean, they were talking about, when Pastrnak comes back, who comes out of the lineup, and it's like, well, right now for the next week and a half, while Pasternak's in Finland, it's like you got to look within the organization, and I don't think it's time to go out and trade for someone. I know they have the assets. If they do make a move, if I were the Bruins, I'd want it to be on defense. And Torrey Krug's down day to day, which isn't an ideal situation, but not having Krejci available for the Winter Classic sucks. I'll tell you that much. I really wanted to see him out there. I don't think, maybe I'm being biased here, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves nationally. People talk about how much he struggled against the Habs in that playoff series, a year and a half ago. But the bottom line is, this guy's led the postseason scoring twice, not just the Bruins, but the entire NHL, not once, but twice. And, his offensive creativity, I think, is many times been stalled by, his teammates and the system Claude Julien has. Now, again, the Bruins have been successful with said system over the years. So, again, you can't totally, knock it. But at the same time, I still think this guy is one of the best players in the NHL, in terms of creating for himself and for teammates, and I don't think that the national audience understands that. The way things are, I think the Boston media pushes Bergeron left and right, but I think Krejci's kind of like the redheaded stepchild, and with him out of the lineup, we'll see how the Bruins respond. It's going to be tough getting that kind of offense, and having guys have shots created for them. To borrow an NBA term, having someone else create a shot for someone. It's just he's a big part of the team. He's a straw that stirs the drink. I think Spooner, he'll do well, but let's not pretend this guy isn't, a big reason why the Bruins are where they are. But we'll see how it all works out. I mean, hopefully he's back by, the middle of January. You gear up and you go for it. But, you saw last year, I mean, the Bruins were two different teams with him in and out of the lineup. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.